Hey everyone, it's Wednesday the 16th, about 3 in the afternoon, flying solo today. Dad's at home sick, so try to get a little earlier start here. I didn't go out this morning, had a meeting and had to drop son off at school and daughter off at grandma's and adult stuff, so I'll get out here by myself this afternoon, and I don't know. I'm not to say I'm getting discouraged. I'm not discouraged, but because I'm seeing deer, but I haven't gone this long without getting a deer in probably 10 years. Like I said, I'm seeing them. It's just not the right circumstances. I'm not, the opportunity isn't correct. So either they're coming through too quick, or I'm being watched by other deer, that kind of thing. So anyways, enough rambling. Let's get in the timber and see what we can do. Quick little story here as I'm walking in. So yesterday, as I'm fiddling around putting my gear away, last night I discovered that I spilled the contents of my doe estrus scent in my backpack. Not only all over my backpack, but I had 2 pairs of sunglasses in there too. So now, and I try my best to scrub them up, but now I have to smell. And surprisingly, I don't know, weird enough, it's not that bad on my backpack. But man, and maybe it's just because it's that close to my nose. But man, these sunglasses stink. And the ones I'm wearing are just a $20 pair of cheapies from work that I wear because they're OSHA approved, but the other pair was a $200 pair of Oakleys. So I'm kind of perturbed about that. But anyways, piss on it literally, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, keep on hiking. It's not just chilly in here as I love it. The breeze doesn't feel so bad yet. This is the sunniest it's been yet. I got the Whew. Okay, just checking my heater here. Got back to the pickup, and as soon as that sun went down, I'm cold. Saw deer once again, not the right opportunity. Had about 4:30, I suppose, button buck come walking through. Then 5 o'clock ish, then 3 does come walking through, and they just crept on through the timber. Just fiddling with my camera, trying to get it out, see if they weren't going to come in front of me, get a video of them. They didn't come my way, but then a little bit, I don't know, 10 minutes later or so, maybe not even that long. I don't wear a watch, so I don't keep track of that unless I pull my cell phone out and look. But a couple minutes later, that button buck come walking through, and I had my camera out and I was waiting for him for a little bit, and then he had ducked off into the trees, and then I could see him, but you wasn't going to be able to see him on camera. But then I heard some pretty good grunts coming from, I don't know, to the west. I know it wasn't that button buck because it was too deep of a grunt. So, but then a few minutes later, just right before dark, about the time I was trying to get ready to come out, that button buck come walking in front of me, and as you see, I did get a little bit of video of him, so that way I can prove, hey, I am actually seeing, deer, other than, me saying I am, and what little bit of deer I've seen and shown on other videos. Like I said, it is extremely tough for me to try to video what's going on and pay attention. I really need a camera person, and probably all asking, well, where's your wife? She works a day job too, so, and then after that she's got to get the kids, so she's not always able to be out here in the field with me. And my dad's got his own tag, and he's off trying to do his own thing. So anywho's, let's get out of here. Let's go home where it's warm. We got one more thing to talk about when we get home. Okay, real quick here. My Snapchat story today reminded me that today is the 3-year anniversary of getting old Cletus here. Got him on Saturday the 16th in 2019. That was some kind of a year. That was the year after the flood, or that was the year of the flood. That was when that whole river bottom was just totally trashed from the flood waters. This guy is the fastest hunt I've ever had in my life. I worked that Saturday. I got off work at 2 in the afternoon. Rushed home, changed, went over, got my dad, made it down to the river bottom, made it down there like 3, no, what am I saying, I got down there like 3:30, hauled ass into the timber, sat down. It was hot that day. It was like, I know some people are going to be like, oh, this isn't hot. Well, it was probably 40, 45 degrees out that day. That's hot. So, very, very windy. The wind was straight out of the east. And it was just all the conditions that could possibly be had against a person. That was that day. And I was sitting in the stand, and I was like, I don't even know why I'm out here. He's going to wind me because the wind is out of the east. You know, if there's anything here, it's going to wind me. Um, and I was in the process of texting my dad, you know, why am I even out here when he come walking through from the west, no less, and he gave me a broadside shot, and I pumped one right behind his shoulder blade, and he probably went 10, 15 yards and dropped, and I'll download the pictures, and I'll show him everything. He crashed hard. He crashed into a dead tree, and it fell on top of him. So that was, you know, my proudest hunt. Fastest hunt I've ever been on. Chester was the second fastest hunt, but yeah. So I'll get some pictures up here, and we'll show you guys how this hunt ended. So let me post them right now.